States of emergency are now active in the city of Pittsburgh and in Allegheny County and try and get all this damage cleaned up and the power back on as fast as possible. Governor Josh Shapiro was also on the ground today to see how he could help. KDKA's Ricky Sayer joins us live from Regent Square, where he toured some of the damage tonight. Ricky.
Yeah, the governor and lieutenant governor took a look at damage here in Regent Square after a stop at Fiore's. Their tour ended right here in front of this tree, which has fallen right on a car.
How you doing? We're doing okay.
The longer the governor's tour of damage lasted in Regent Square, the more people tagged along.
You doing okay?
That included kids. He asked them if they had power.
No? Oh, man. There's a lot of people climbing poles like that to reconnect the wires and get you guys your power.
It echoed what Shapiro says he's been telling everyone.
Everybody is focused on this, getting the power turned back on, making sure folks are safe. The destruction is really something here as we've traveled across the region today.
It was wonderful to have the governor here because it shows that he really cares about what's happening.
He encouraged people to follow an example set by people in this community.
The neighbor helping neighbor, aspect of this is really beautiful. I mean, anybody want pizza?
Joining him was local leaders, including state representatives, county executive Innamorato, and Mayor Gainey, who took note of who'd been tagging along.
Our kids are always curious about what's going on. I'm asking the moms, the dad, the grandmas, everybody to make sure to let the children know, if you see a down wire, leave it alone. It's not a jump rope.
The county and city both declared states of emergencies aimed at cutting red tape and bringing in more resources. But in neighboring Swissvale, leaders want more.
Boroughs like ours run on a very tight shoestring, and it's very important for us to have a statewide disaster declaration, which will help us recover and recoup some of the funds that we're spending right now to recover from the storm.
He told us he asked the governor to make that declaration.
The state is fully prepared to do that. We'll do that in coordination with our local partners if it helps unlock resources for a local community.
Yeah, the governor explained that if is a threshold in terms of damages. He asked those local leaders to please keep close track and log all of the damage in their community. He expects also to receive a recommendation about whether or not he should declare a disaster declaration for the entire state in the next couple of hours. I also want to mention something the governor told us at a press conference earlier. I asked him about all the criticism that Duquesne Light has been getting and if it's warranted. People say they could do more to prevent these widespread outages and if they could fix them quicker. Now, the governor responded by saying two things: that Duquesne Light is moving as quickly as they can, that they have the resources they need, and that they have been transparent. He also touched on another aspect of my question.
As for long-term investments, I think that is something that we need to have an honest dialogue about with the public, understanding that to invest in, say, putting lines underground, just one example, or fortifying the systems that we have so that when a storm rolls through, there's less of a chance the power goes out, that costs money. That affects rates. And I think that there is a balance that you need to have there.
Yeah, so the governor said that it's about balancing investments, keeping rates low, and fortifying their system. I asked if the state would play a role in those upgrades, and he said yes. Reporting live in Regent Square, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.